Alrighty, give me one sec, guys. I just want to make sure everything's okay. I think my microphone's on. It appears that I am live. Hopefully. My background is indeed a fire. Nothing is getting crazy in my background where this green screen is. I think we're okay. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Chad. Welcome back to Christmas night, at least following these next couple Saturdays. Normally, this is anime night. We come together, we watch anime, we talk about Japan and Japanese things, or just general fun things. But specifically around Christmas, I do a bit more of a festive thing. I know it's 2019 out there. There's a lot of you guys, especially when I started doing this when I was overseas. I don't have my family around for the holidays, and I missed hanging out with my friends and watching anime, so I kind of started doing this as a way for all of us to get together, maybe have a little bit of Christmas spirit. There's a lot of people in the world who, you know, they either hate Christmas or just don't enjoy the holidays, and that's fine, and they can have their own section of the internet. I love Christmas. I love getting together with my family. I like the Yuletide cheer. I love the spirit of Christmas and giving and being kind. And I like to do that with you guys, because you guys that come here every week tend to be really cool. So this week, we always tend to watch Christmas-themed things, as well as eating Christmas candies. I have some Christmas cookies that some of the girls my family babysits make. I also have some hot chocolate here, and you can't see it. It's a Starbucks cup. I recommend the same. Hopefully you guys get some comfort food, wrap up in a nice blanket. We are watching Klaus, or Claus. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but thank you to Mama Luigi in the Discord, as well as, I believe it's Crappywa, is the way he puts it. It's supposed to be like crappy. Thank you guys so much for recommending this. It is on Netflix. I need to put a link in the description. I forgot about that. Let me get to that real quickly. Oop, sorry. I'll give you guys the... Oop, let me put this in the description real quick for you guys. There's a link in the description to watch it, if you guys would like to watch with us. If not, you're more than welcome just to hang out, you know, have fun. Chat a little bit about Christmas. I think I'm good there. Alrighty, so the other thing I have to say is it is YouTube. As much as I would love to put this on the screen, and we certainly used to, you gotta respect copyright, both on our channel and other people's channels. So I have enacted a little countdown clock. I'll just press it right there, give you guys a little bit of time to figure out your stuff on your end. You should be able to see it popping up 4, 5, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, right? Basically, that's just gonna put us on track. When we start, normally we'd start and stop anime episodes, so this helps us more, but this will tell you where we're at in the movie. If you need to pause the stream, you don't actually have to pause it if you don't want to. If you want to stay live, you can just know where we're at anytime. If you need to go to the bathroom, if you need to get food, whatever it happens to be. Hopefully I've given you guys enough time to get set up, because I'm ready to watch this, and then I'll catch up on the chat. So we will begin anime night watching Klaus on Netflix in 3, 2, 1. Click. Alrighty, that should be good to go. Let me catch up on YouTube chat as well. So, real quickly, thank you so much for the early comers. Ryan and Sengoku, always coming in here early. Michael Sparks, what's cracking? Hope you enjoy your studying. Labier, of course, longtime friend and fan of the channel. Nicholas, Taya, good to see you, Taya. Haven't seen that profile pic in a little bit. Marcus, and I'm really sorry if I mispronounce this. Marcus Sastamoinen? I'm really sorry if I messed that up. I don't claim to be good at English or any other language, so... Nicholas, what's cracking? And, whoa, the fireplace is really going, Chad. You sure you won't get too hot during the stream? Oh, I like it burning my neck, you know? Is it the one about the postman and the toy maker? I don't know. I don't know anything about this. However, the intro has mail, so I imagine, yeah, it's about the postman and the toy maker. I'm excited. The art style looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of a cleaner looking, did you guys see the new Spider-Man movie? It's kind of like that art style, but a bit more clean. And now I can finally enjoy my hot chocolate. Cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year to all of you. Also, quick reminder, it might be more of a discouragement, as they said earlier in the chat. Every year I do the spoof Sexy Chad calendar. It's just something fun. Any tip of any amount, I will be happy to email it to you guys. You can have a 2020 calendar with my ugly mug on it for a full year. Just kind of something special I do at the end of the year. Oh, that's good hot chocolate, too. And by the way, shout out to the my family babysits a lot for different kids. They made me some of those. You guys know those cookies? Hopefully, you guys can see this. Let me click my screen so I can see what you guys are seeing. They have they're green, so the green screen. But you know you basically they come out of a can. They're like sweet cookies, like sugar cookies, and they're just delicious. They made a whole bunch of these for the live stream, so thank you, girls. I appreciate it. It does have that Into the Spider-Verse vibe. That's what it's called. Gosh, I loved Into the Spider-Verse. It was so good. I'm gonna eat these cookies happily. Oh, it's so good. This is an interesting art style. I don't really understand what you would call it. It is 3D animated, you could tell. But not like in a bad way. Like, this looks good. Normally, I hate 3D animation, but this actually looks pretty good. Ow. It's like a bit of rock. Some of these sprinkles on here are just awful. So I guess he's the child. I guess he's the child of the postmaster. Mm. Oh, that's not my water. Hold on. Unlike last week, I actually brought a big thing of water so my throat doesn't close up. Oh, it's so good. Oh no. Oh, I like this show already. This is a great movie. Smearensburg. Hello, Kendall, as well as greetings to the fellow cult members. I hope you're having a good time, K Rock. The family's not causing too much issues. And if they are, screw them. They're not in the cult. They're not important. Hmm. Oh, Labier, did the books come yet? You can just Discord me. I'm just wondering. You know how long it took to press this uniform? I love this show already. This is awesome. Sorry, one sec, guys. Um, bit of unsettling news. I think there's a shooting going on in front of my friend's house. He just Snapchatted everyone going, there's like, what do you say? There's cops from all districts, troopers, SWAT, and a chopper spread 20 something blocks. It's a code red around his house. So sorry. Normally I try and avoid being on my phone. That's a little important for me to make sure he's okay. So if I check my phone for a little bit, I'm just trying to see if he wrote me. So just bear with me, guys. Hold on. My friends can't get a hold of other friends. Hold on, guys. One sec. Yeah, sorry. I'm not trying to be a bummer. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a bummer, guys. Just give me 1 second. This literally, I wish this would be nice if you wrote me this off screen so I don't have to worry so much because none of us can get a hold of our friend. Hold on. I might have to call him, but I might have to mute my mic. Uh, Cops lined up all along. I don't want to give away their streets, all up and down their streets. They won't let him go home. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think there's like a guy going out there. He says, this is hearsay. It's what my friend's saying. There's some man out there shooting people at random near our house. Okay, well, I need to call Gage. Nevada, Colorado police issue a shelter in place Saturday night after a person fired shots at officers investigating a carjacking and fled the scene. Okay. Hopefully it's just a carjacking. Second person fled the scene. Shots were fired. He hasn't been captured. Well, I guess we'll find out. He's, A lot of my friends live, like, right next to each other. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, Christmas spirit's important, but I'm just making sure... Like, I really love my friends, so I'm just making sure everything's okay. I do promise you guys, if something's, like, actually wrong, I'll end the stream and I'm gonna freaking run over there myself to make sure my friends are good. But I think everyone but one of my friends has checked in, saying they're okay, they're sheltered in place. So, well, I guess you guys found out about the incident before the news did, so maybe I should run a news channel. I feel a little lost after I took like a 30-second break from watching. Is that Mark? Oh, what's his name? Mark Normand? Oh no, not Mark. The guy from SNL. It might be Mark Norm. Here, let me see. I think his name is Mark Normand. Mark Normand. I don't think that's it. No, dude, that's a different comedian. Still a funny comedian. Norman. I don't know what his name is. Still haven't heard back. I'm still lost. I've been watching the whole thing. I mean, they haven't explained what happens when you ring the bell, so I don't expect to figure that out. Yeah, this does feel like Tim Burton a little bit. Mine. Something like that can really derail a stream and stuff. Yeah. Again, I don't think... I'm just waiting for a friend to write. As long as I know they're okay, you know, whatever's going on sucks. I'll pray for them. I don't know anyone else in that area, but cops have it. You know, it's in there. It's in good hands. And then I can go back to Christmas spirit. I'm just a little worried because I haven't heard back from one of the guys. But I'm also worried. You guys know this. I'm a worry wart. I stress about everything. So it might just be completely for nothing. Hey, exactly. An angel gets its wings. Hopefully... Did I turn my desktop audio off? I did. Okay. Just checking. I don't need to get a copyright strike. Welcome to Smearsburg. Isn't this a school? Woo! Let's not burn myself. Ooh. Of course, this freaking breaks right during the stream. That's okay. Oh, no, hold on. Isn't it supposed to be... Hold on. Sorry, guys. Light's gonna get a little weird for a second. I think it's supposed to be like that. Ah, hot. Alright, let me check the OBS. Okay, that looks fine. Sorry, the light kind of took a dump. This is gonna bother me. Who the hell is his voice? It's Norman something. Or Mark something. It's Pigeon. Do you guys know Mike Tyson's Mysteries? It's Pigeon's voice. He used to be on SNL. I need some Christmas cookies. Oh, she's trying to leave. Chad seems to have issues with lights. Very true. I have issues with everything that's technology. Computers, my lights, my microphones, everything. Like, I'm just so technologically inept, it's crazy. I've seen a number of his videos where he has something to say about lights. It's true. My lights just freaking hate me. And I don't understand why. This movie has a vibe of something that could end up being a classic. You know, did you guys see the new How the Grinch Stole Christmas in movie theaters with the new, not the newest one, but the one with Jim Carrey? I remember watching that and going, "Oh, this is something that's going to be like a classic Christmas film." And I knew it as like a kid. This kind of has that feeling for me so far. I'll give it a bit longer, but I feel like it's doing pretty well. Ah, chocolate. And Christmas cookies. Brooke Spiker, welcome. No to what? Why did she dirty the sheets? Oh, that I forgot. It's like there's like an us versus them mentality in this town. Like yeah. Yeah, there's a rift between two groups that I don't understand. Those dudes just attempted murder. What? Sorry I'm late. Had homework? No, I haven't seen any of the Grinches except the OG. Okay, so The Jim Carrey one's very good. I haven't seen the new one. I imagine it's meh because if it was really good, I would have heard a lot about it. But my assumption is it's like, oh, it's fine. It's like a decent retelling. Because I didn't hear it was bad. If it was bad, there'd be like outrage on Twitter. It was probably just meh. So that'll probably fade. But the Jim Carrey one's like a real classic. Just like the original Grinch. Couldn't you just put it in? Children are liars. This is pretty good so far. There's a couple good zingers. Okay. I see you. All right. It's pretty. That's so cool how they did the time. They even have the icebergs kind of floating across. That's pretty cool. Wow. Is that how long he's been there? How long's it been? Christmas cookie time. Nice. Hold on. I'm gonna figure out who this dude's voice is. Norm Macdonald. That's the guy. Oh, wow, this is a pretty good cast. Jason Schwartzman, J.K. Simmons, Rashida Jones, Joan Cusack, Norm Macdonald, and Will Sasso. That's pretty good. Who's Will Sasso? I don't mean the person. I mean, what character is he? Will Sasso. It doesn't say. Hi, Fira. Probably not pronouncing that right, but I did my best. What's going on? We're watching Klaus or Claus. Probably Claus. Sorry. Lin, what's cracking? Yeah, I know it's you, man. There's only one Dong Lin to me. Will Sasso is Mr. Ellingbo. Oh, that guy. Wow, I didn't even know that was him. He really hid. That's pretty good. What's up, Lynn? Merry Christmas, by the way, to you and your wife. Here, here. We are watching a new Christmas movie on Netflix if you'd like to join. I don't know if you have Netflix. I assume you have Netflix. You're a pretty hip kid. Is my brightness all the way up? I think it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Super LOLs. This is a pretty good movie so far. I like this. Oh, it's full of toys. Why is it full of toys? Hmm. The dude has an ad. I don't like this town. Merry Christmas to you, man. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully, are you still at the ramen shop? They're not running too hard. For next week, change your names to some variation of Donglin to mess with chat. I mean, that to be fair, that would mess with me. I'm pretty sure I could figure it out, though. I only have to ask you who the Inunaki skate crew is. Pretty sure he's the only person here who'd know. He must be the toy maker? I think so. It sounds like it. Oh, that's creepy. That's not creepy at all. Okay. Why is there a toy maker in such a crappy town? Oh, what a barbarian. And he has a knife. Yeah, what the hell is he doing in such a crappy city? Jeez, look at that tank of a man. That's the broadest shoulders I've ever seen. Oh, you left. Oh my gosh. Santa's a freaking badass in this. You're eating ramen right now? Are you eating ramen at work? How are you watching? Oh, never mind. Cell service. Gosh, after all these years, I've never had legit cell service in Japan. The Wi-Fi's everywhere. I never end up needing it. Man, Santa looks scary. Well, maybe not Santa. None of this says Santa. His name's Klaus or Klaus or whatever. Aw, sad little boy. So this is the origin of Santa. Doll heads rolling around on the floor. That won't cause nightmares. Dude, it's scary. I was like, ugh. Even for, like, this is meant to be a kid's movie, and it's, like, a little iffy on scary. Oh, my. Scary Santa's back. Scary Santa's back. Oh, after work. Fair enough. Did you get into that new place yet, Lynn? The bigger place? That's I guess I don't want to use area. I don't want to give away personal info. Never mind. I keep forgetting I'm live on the internet. Gotta keep it tight. Gotta not tell personal details. You're a postman, aren't you? I like this take on Santa so far. There's no way I'm not holding a severed head. This is totally a severed hand in my hand. Mm. So this is the origin of how he goes down the chimney. Oh my gosh. I like this movie. I'll use monosyllabic words. I can't English very well. I don't do any language very well, but English especially. Nice. Come on, man. It's a freaking musket. He's got one shot, and then you're good. I like this guy. The toy maker's real cool. This is fantastic. I love this movie. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, this is gonna be one of those movies that make you feel good. You guys, if you're not watching this, you should totally. I mean, you could start from where we're at. We're like, I don't know, 30 minutes in, but you should totally watch this from the start. This is awesome. And he's gone. That also explains how he just freaking leaves. Ah, it's so cool. I love Christmas. And his drawing that he was sad and locked inside his house. Nihongo messes with your head till you don't know how to speak your own language. Oh, I feel that on a spiritual level. You should, Lynn, when I go on like bingers of Japanese, my English gets so bad that even if like I try and revert to English to speak to my Japanese friends for a bit, it's like they can't understand me even if they speak Japanese really well or English really well. I'm not very good at like keeping both languages well. Yeah, the musical score chills. I know. It's not a letter if it doesn't have postage. Oh, I love this movie. Oh, good soundtrack too. How do you like me now? It's like he's drug dealing. It's like he's drug dealing toys. Hey, it's the Addams family. Can't forget the penny. Literally, this is like drug dealing. I think that was the point, was to make this seem like drug dealing, but you gotta sound sad. Does this sound sad? Coworkers have started to notice I keep mixing up objects and verbs in English. Yeah, I feel you, Michael. Trust me. If I could do this channel not speaking Japanese or English, I'd be very happy. But I have to pick one, and at least I've spoken English for 25 years. But both languages are meh. Especially with the mix-ups. It happens all the time. In Japanese, I'll say something like how I should say it in English, or in English, I'll say something like how I'm supposed to say it in Japanese. My brain just hates me and doesn't want me to succeed at anything I try. In a humorous way, not in a depression way. Just hand him a noose, that's fine. Nope, hang in a bird's nest. That's a lot of bird's nest, holy crap. Totally normal. What's happening? Forest magic! No, I go with you. So why is he doing it? Do any of you guys know why he's specifically doing it at night yet, or has it not been revealed? I mean, you could just do it during the day. It's just mail. I just love this art style. Oh, is she from one of the other towns? She might be from the other group. Kind of like the Hatfields and McCoys. Is it like goth looking people and then like redheads? Or is that the two groups? Oh, it's Alan Bows versus whatever these guys are. It's these goths versus the Alan Bows. What were you thinking, kid? Just another Hatfield and McCoy, boys. Just another Hatfields and McCoys. Ooh, tradition. Centuries of glorious hatred. Bah. This is a good movie. Wow. Heritage. Oh, toys are about to be banned. Anyone else glad you can't see us? I don't know, man. Maybe you guys are in fun positions. Maybe you're wearing bunny ears. Or, I don't know, doing drugs. If you're doing drugs, I probably don't want to see you. But bunny ears, I might want to see that. Eaten by a pig, climbing spears. This is a great movie. How many of you guys are actually watching with me and not just watching me? Hopefully you're watching with me, because this is freaking awesome. This is way better than I thought it was going to be. I came in with very, like, you know, it might be alright. Oh my gosh, you delivered all those and only got... Look, as a YouTuber, I know exactly how that feels. This right here is the story of being a YouTuber. Like, you just hustle for so long, and you're like, finally, 30 people subscribe to me. Oh, God. Does drinking tea and eating cookies qualify as doing drugs? Perhaps. Are the cookies covered in cocaine? Otherwise, probably not. Oh, I like the little girl with the pig. Gotta get out of here. You're actually watching a good Taya. This is fun. Oh, what a douche. I'm watching back and forth with listening. Dude, I'm telling you, watch it. This is really good. Draw pictures? Or go to school! Ah, brilliant! I'm actually reading a book, but I love background noise. Well, I will try and be as entertaining as I can be. I'm actually enjoying this, so I might be a little quiet at times. I'm watching too. Was disappointed at first that we weren't watching anime, but this is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I take a lot of pride in doing Christmas anime, but I've done a lot of the animes that are meant to be Christmas over the years. So this is a good, this is animated, you know, and it's good. Oh, and Labier, we gotta play, what's that space mining game? We gotta play that on Twitch sometime. We'll do it over Christmas break. We'll play a ton of that. Oh, this is just... You know, you really feel this. You feel the movie. Okay, okay, my friend just got back to me. Alright, everyone can breathe a sigh of relief. And I got another oh, okay. Another friend messaged me, different friend, though. This is awesome. I love this origin story. This is so fun. Elite, yeah, Elite Dangerous. We totally gotta play some Elite. I asked for, I don't know if I'll get it. I asked for Christmas for, what do they call them? DOS? The handles, where you can, like, actually control it. So, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do it. Either way, I could just play on my PC, but I'm gonna get back into streaming on Twitch during Christmas break. And it's boring for me to stream by myself, usually. Not boring for me, but probably boring for other people, so it'd be fun to have another voice on there. I also need, I probably need some tips on how to battle. I'm not very good at it. Oh. Burned his butt. Burned his butt. Gotta work. A joystick? Well, yeah, but it's like, they have these handles that you could do. It's like photos or hotos, where it's actually like the controls for a plane, which is what I want. She's also a bad person. Or pens. We don't have no pens, lady. We got we got no pens. Please teach us pens, vowels, chalk. Literally, the idea of Christmas is bringing a town together. This is like I just love this movie. Yes, yay, it's your name. Hotas, yeah. I asked for it for Christmas. We'll see if I get it. Labier, they have them for like $50. Like a decent one too, like for $50. One that if you go on the Reddits, it's like the most recommended budget Hotas. If you ever get a chance to play Elite with VR, jump on it. It's amazing the scale of those ships. Hotas hands on throttle and stick or something like that. I would love to do it on VR. I do not have VR money. In case you can see the tip jar down below. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a struggle just to get a new lens for my camera, let alone something for fun that I can't really use for streaming, like VRing a video game. The other thing I need new is I have a really crappy camera. I'd like to get the version that everyone uses for Twitch, but it's like $90, I think, $100. So that'll come next, slowly but surely. The luxurious life of actually living. How I envy all of you. As if I'm actually living. I'm sitting in my basement, watching a children's movie with a bunch of strangers online. Not a bad life. I just wouldn't necessarily call this most people's definition of living. Although I do get sugar cookies. I second that. The cockpit of the smallest ship is bigger than my room. Seriously? That's pretty cool. I feel like the VR would get very weird. Like it would not weird. It would make you feel sick especially in that game, because like it can be really easy to kind of like slowly drift over one way or another. At least with the mouse and keyboard. I know it's better with the HOTAS, but I'll trade. Really? What am I getting in exchange? What life am I trading that for? Wow. I didn't know Caribou could run that fast. Even the Santa guy's like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Dang, that's quick. He knows. Pokemon fan 21, $2. Sorry I was so late. I didn't know it's time. No worries, man. Thank you so much for showing up, and thank you for the tip. I really appreciate it. That money's going straight to a new camera lens. So I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're watching, by the way, Pokemon fan Klaus or Claus. I think Claus, but it might be Klaus on Netflix. And it is actually very good. Even if you don't watch it with us right now, you should totally watch this while it's on Netflix. Working 45 hours a week, school 20 hours a week, at least 15 hours worth of homework. Child on the weekends, yeah, among other BS and things. Oh, and Japanese studies. Yeah, dude, I lived that life. Before I went to Japan, my first trip, I was doing 80 hours a week between 3 jobs. And studying. So and volunteering at my church. Oh, sweet Lord, I was tired. I played VR in the 90s. It's kind of sickening back then. Might be one of the reasons it took so long for it to make a comeback. I had that old Nintendo one that was like Super Mario, but the screen was only in red. I had that VR set growing up. And my cousin got it, and he hated it, so he gave it to us. It was brutal. And VR has come a super long way, and it's really cool because it's only, 20 years? Imagine when I'm 40, right, in 20 years, my kids will be playing with hopefully a gap of technologic advancements as far as we've come. I think it's really cool. What is sleep? Oh, man, I know that. Trust me, I know that feeling. Aw. Aw. Kids are going to school. Rifts are being handled. Families are getting brought together. This is what Christmas is about. Ah, this is why I like Netflix, because this would not get a major motion release. It may or may not get a TV release. They're carrying a dead body. Wow. Yeah, this probably wouldn't get a TV release, especially with like the drug dealing innuendo and stuff. But Netflix gave it a shot. And that's awesome. I love this. 3 jobs and volunteering. Yeah, I would be beat. I'm doing as much, but when I was volunteering the most, I had no time. Yeah, I think I just hated I hated back then. I hated myself enough to just not want to deal with myself. So I was like, well, as long as I don't have to think, I don't have to feel, and then would just work myself to death. I'm much better now. Oh, it's tearing down walls and bringing a community together. That's awesome. That's really cool. Aww. I love this. This is a good movie. Yeah, find the time when you're dedicated. It's true. I mean, you really can make time. Even if you're, when I was working 3 jobs, I found time to study Japanese. So that's why I am understanding and I am empathetic. But when I find someone who genuinely goes, Chad, I cannot put any time into Japan or like Japanese because I work too much. I go, oh, how much do you work? And they're like, like 50 hours a week. And I go, you just don't want it enough. And it's fine. You don't have to want it enough, but people who really want it will find a way. And that's not just Japanese. That's anything in life. If you want it enough, no matter how bad to the bone you're worked, you will find a way to do it. Your bones will drive you when your muscles are weak. I don't remember who told me that, but like when your muscles are weak, your bones will drive you. That's because it has to be deep into your bones. They don't care enough. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Brooke. It's not a bad thing. Like, you don't have to care. If it's like not a big deal for you and you don't want to care, you don't have to. It doesn't make you a bad person. Um, believe me, I've been doing. My channel's not even that big, but 13,000 people. I get like a 500,000 views a year. I interact with quite a few people who are. Oops, sorry, that's an alarm. I interact with quite a few people, and you know, I've heard every excuse in the book for everything, be it Japanese or going to Japan. Those are the main ones because it's my channel, but it's also like going to school because I got into graduate school or just doing everything, right? And every time I hear excuses like that, I know so many people who hustle like hell. Like, I personally know so many people. I surround myself with people. Oh, that's how you get the flying reindeer. Oh, that's cool. I just know so many people who hustle like hell that when you say that, it's just telling me that it's like, hey, you just don't care about it enough. And that's okay. Because there are people out there who deeply care about it. And the people who deeply care about the stuff they're doing, that's who I make my content for. And the nice thing is, like, as long as I focus on that, yeah, I won't attract giant crowds like other channels will. Well, they kind of make this broader content that's really sugar coated, and it's easy to swallow, and people want to watch it. But I don't attract many people, but I attract the right people. And that's kind of been my approach in life. I don't want millions of friends, but I want like 5 or 6 friends that I really care about. This movie is competing at the Annies. What's the Annies? I don't know what is it, like an anime award? The Annies? I'm so lucky. Work lets me study Japanese at work because it's an international company. That's awesome, Michael. And see, that's a good instance of like, freaking finding a way, When something's important to you, you'll figure it out. Pokemon fan out here at the, what's it been so far? $6. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That means so much. We're already, my Streamlabs hasn't updated. Okay, hold on. I'll update it for you, man. Thank you. Let me fix the Streamlabs. Hold on. Let me fix my... Would it be under this guy? Sure. So, let me fix it. Dun, dun, dun. $6. 02. 01. 2020. Oh, I have to do the slashes. 01. 2020. Oop, sorry. 166. We're 3.59%, boys. Woo! My mom always told me I will be able to count my real friends on one hand. That's another good way to put it. If I remember, so I was not very popular or well liked when I was in high school. I didn't have a lot of friends. I was nerdy. I was awkward. I was super shy. I was very overweight too, which didn't help my personal self-confidence and stuff. But I remember, I don't even know if my mom remembers this, but it completely changed how I think about everything. Because my older brother was really popular. My sister was really popular. They were athletes and had, lots of friends. I was very much kind of off to myself. But she goes, you don't need, what was it? You don't need 100 friends. You need like a few friends that you care 100 times more about. Yeah, that's it. You don't need 100 friends. You need a couple of friends you care 100 times more about. So all of the care that you'd put towards those 100 friends, focus that on like 4 to 5 friends. And it's the truth. Like, my best friends on earth are my 5 D&D buddies. 6 D&D buddies of the Korra. Like, I would take a bullet for them. I would lie in court for them. I love those guys. And that helped me at a time when I just didn't have a lot of friends. And even now, like, it's weird to me to have a lot of YouTube subs. What I consider, 13,000 to me is like, holy crap. Like, every time I go live, it dings 13,000 people. But it's also the same thing. I work hard, and I surround myself with people who are similar. And I try my best to help everybody, but at the end of the day, I have, like, my core group of people, even on this channel. Like, pretty much everyone in the chat right now, all those core people are, I care 100 times more about the people in the chat than I do the hundreds of people that, just kind of occasionally come in and out of my life on the channel. By the way, war again. Pokemon fan, another $2. Thank you, man. The Annies is a award show for the animated films. Oh, cool. Well, good. This freaking should be on there. This is a good movie. I like this so far. Thank you so much for the extra tip, by the way. I really appreciate it. What does that put us at now? I have to add another $2. Yeah, it's not updating when you super chat, so I have to update this manually. That's okay. Copy. Was it $8? Nice. We're 4.79% of the way. Speaking of your friends, is your buddy okay? Did the shooting stop? So I got a hold of my buddy. I don't know if the shooting stopped. I'm trying to not keep track of that and have fun on Christmas with you guys. But he's okay. He got a hold of us. It took like a half hour, but he got to us. So that means all my friends are accounted for, and they should all be inside safe. So, thank the big man upstairs. Appreciate it. Did I miss anything in the last 5 minutes? Maybe you're just me lecturing about passion and friendship, and definitely a decent amount in the movie. The movie's really good. I wasn't popular. I was a floater in high school. Most of my relationships were very surface level. I had maybe one main friend, and that's it. That's exactly how I felt, which is totally cool. Too many people to keep track of otherwise. The thing is, I had like pretty much all surface level, and then I had one person who I considered my friend, but we never hung out outside of school. We pretty much only saw each other at concerts because we both worked in the music scene. And, like, at the end of the day, if I went home after school, that was basically the end of my social life. I never got invited to parties. I never went anywhere. So I was, and not for a bad reason. Like, I was shy. It's not like, oh, the world hated me. It's like, I'm sure if I reached out more, I probably would have a lot more friends. But I was just really shy. Dude, exactly. I had one friend from school, and I just made another. 2 down. Heck yeah. Woodwork could go here. We only have 30 minutes of this left. Wow. Aw, he lost his wife. There's no Mrs. Claus. Chad's sad. Klaus. Okay, so it is Klaus. Well, at least if this makes you guys feel better, I don't know about the majority of you, but for Taya and Brooke, it's kind of weird? I never really talk about like high school or friends or like all that stuff, but we are very similar. And look, all these years later, we did find each other. It just took the internet and the Google algorithm to be on my side. Aw, poor girl. She's so cute. Aw, I felt like that. Ooh, this needs to. Oop. So, ugh, this freaking light. I need to fix this later. Oop. Hold on. Ugh, this is annoying. Okay, that's a bit better. Does she actually understand that? Yeah, thank you, YouTube Google algorithm. Hey, people complain about it a lot, but YouTube has helped me so much. Like, I wouldn't know any of you guys without YouTube. I wouldn't, like, this wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this on Friday night. I wouldn't be hanging out with you guys. I wouldn't have a Discord that I know if my day's, like, crappy, if I go in there and go, hey, guys, I've had a bad day. Can someone, like, send me a meme? You guys would do it so fast. Like, people always crap on YouTube, but YouTube gave me a career. It gave me friends. It's given me so much I don't deserve. And I'm very, very thankful for it. Like, people can be, you know, mad about YouTube all they want. They can complain about the algorithm and monetization and stuff. But, like, oh, sorry, Saturday. I lose track of time. But, like, I can't tell you guys how much, when I was like 18 and you get out of high school and you like miss all your friends because they all went off to college and started lives and stuff. How much I prayed for like friends, and YouTube freaking gave that to me. Like, I don't have to be some big famous YouTuber. I'm completely happy just hanging out with like Taya and Nicholas and Brooke and Michael Labier, freaking Pokemon fan. I'm sure Sengoku, obviously, Scott, as you will. Like, just hanging out with you guys on a freaking Saturday is, for me, I can't ask for more. Like, this is freaking awesome. And I guess I don't tell you guys that enough. Thank you. I wouldn't know about a dictionary of basic Japanese grammar, which is saving my butt right now. Hey, man, I put out content to help. That's all it is. I do my best just to help people. Is that the little Inuit looking girl? Same here, man. I'm not I'm not crying. My eyes are just sweating. Bro, I feel you so hard right now. I had to move away from all my friends. Yeah, I feel that. This song's making me all emotional. Yeah, I just get emotional in silence. Oh, it's a sled. Oh, it's like a wind sled. Oh, that's cool. I love this movie. The hell is that? Sub? Hey, Andrew Hale, thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What about me, man? You didn't mention my name. You don't like hanging out with me? Andrew, I didn't see you in the chat. I do like hanging out with you. I was just reading out the chat when I was giving my speech. I think this song's going to my playlist. Yeah, that's a good song. I'm going to have to find it. Labe, if you find out what the name is, tell me it on Discord. Oh, Lydia. .79%. Aw. Something subtly came up here. I got to go. I'll see you around, folks. See you, Sen. Scott. Sorry. I'm going to try and get that right. I'll see you later, Scott. Have a good night. Hope everything's okay. Stay safe. I know this is the third time I checked out this channel. Lots of lots of cool watch-alongs. Added myself to the Discord. Well, Andrew, I appreciate you sticking around. Hopefully, I do you well. If not, I tried my best. So I'm glad you liked it. Sarah La Pasta. Sarah La Pasta. Aw. Andrew, get with it and catch up. He's got awesome content. Hey, he'll get there. I mean, I'm always putting out content. I'm sure he'll have plenty to watch and enjoy and plenty to hate and then move on. And that's okay. Thompson Beavers, what's cracking? Howdy, howdy, howdy. We are watching Klaus, Thompson, if you would like to watch with us. It's on Netflix. I have a link in the description down below, and it is very good. We're making all those toys. Oh. Hasta la pasta. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, sorry about the light, guys. It's going to be a little, it might be a little green screen that bleeds through the rest of tonight since it dropped. I'll fix it tomorrow. If you guys don't know what type of lights I'm using, they are like these complete jerry-rigged Home Depot lights with huge bulbs. Like, the bulbs are like this big. So sometimes the thing's so heavy they fall. Aw. Invisible by Zara Lawson. Got it. That's going on the list. Aw. I love how everything is so full of color now. Yeah, so the palette changed. I don't know if you guys noticed that. The color palette was so gray and bland, and now it's so vibrant and full of color. So that's intentional. That's part of telling the story is by using color palette. See, look, and now it's all bright and festive, and like, this is, oh, it's all so good. This is so good. It's beautiful, yeah. Oh, and those freaking creepy kids. Man, look what they did. This is what a little good deed can do, guys. All over a whale corpse. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of kindness. That's another big belief here at the Chad Zimmerman YouTube channel. Sometimes a little self-sacrifice and a little kindness can go a very, very long way. What the hell's going on? Yeah, see, exactly. That's what I believe. A true act, what was it, a small act or a true act of goodwill always sparks another. Exactly. Do y'all think Japan could be considered an ethno-state? I don't know what that means. I guess I can Google it. A sovereign state of which citizenship is restricted to members of particular race. I don't think so. They are just, I mean, they let in, I got a green card, right? So they is restricted to members of a particular racial group or ethnic group. So they don't restrict it to being Japanese. And there are full citizens who are not Japanese. So I don't think it's an ethno state. I just think they're very strict on immigration. Aw. It's like he has a freaking house full of children. Bro, you can't leave. You gotta stay here. Oh, this is so great. Oh, he looks like Santa now. He's wearing the funny garb. Is it too much? Huh? My silk sheets. Huh. Chad, you live in Japan? I don't right now. I did up until I got into graduate school. I got into school and then moved back to America to save money on rent to pay for school. So I'm back in America right now. I graduate in like 2-ish years. I do have to retake one class because I got a C plus, and I'm trying to keep Latin honors. So every class I don't get at least a 3.5 in adds an extra class I have to take after 2 years. It's not like those guys can understand what he said. That's BS. Those people shouldn't have walked back inside. They have no idea what those people said. But yeah, Andrew, I lived there, I think, all through 2016 and then on and off from when I was like 19. If I think. It is pretty late. Who knows? My brain's working. I think that was the timeline. Just right now, I'm only going to Japan like 1 month a year. So you'll still get Japanese content. It'll just be I usually go to Japan and film a buttload, and then I slowly release those videos over the year. Aw. Get redeemed already, dude. You've worked so hard for all this. Nice. Would you ever want to live there? Been there twice. So I did live there for a year. I mean, I'd be fine with it. I'm fine with living in either country. I do while I'm running these businesses that I run, I kind of have to be in both no matter what. So the time divide, whether it's mostly there, mostly here, or 50-50, doesn't really matter to me. I kind of have to be in both. Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of taking it one step at a time. Oh, but I like it there. I like it in America, so I'm fine with either. Are the birth rate a hot topic in Japan like they are? Are the birth rates a hot topic in Japan like they are in the West? So it is a pretty hot topic. You see it a lot on daytime TV. I don't know how much it's like talked about I don't know much is talked about like interpersonally. I've never once brought it up with any of my Japanese friends. Aw. Aw, that little girl. That makes me sad. Aw. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, Tom, so you'll see it a lot in the news, but you won't see it a lot. Like, it's not going to affect your day to day. Silk sheets. Oh, the silk sheets. Oh, those people are kind of like his elves. It just occurred to me what they're like. They're dressed kind of like elves. The way she says Jasper is adorable. I know. Don't leave me, Jasper. Redemption is here. The postman. Oh. Uh. Okay. Oh, she stole a tiny little one from that kid. I'm trying so hard to finish this book before tomorrow. Bro, sometimes you gotta watch a movie. Santa, at least act like you want to give these kids these toys. Could you be any less interested, Klaus? Come on. I want to, but this book is due back on Monday and I need to finish it. Boo. Wow. Oh. I'm still proud of you. When you get a chance, check out the Annie Awards. I will. I'm going to Google it right now. Oh, thank you so much for the tip. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'd update the Streamlabs donation ticker, but I'm kind of engulfed in this movie right now. Story of my life, I know. Utakanu, what's cracking, Homesprung? Barely on time as always. Nice. You had a date? Woo! Congratulations. I'm happy it went well. Did you get a second date? That lady's evil. This town was built on resentment and spite. It sounds like Philadelphia. Aw, that's fun. Mine. Aw. It's crazy how much love this movie's getting and fans. You think this could have competed with Toy Story 4 or Frozen 2 if it was theatrically released. I love this movie. Oh, that's why he's indifferent. Oh, that's good. They actually filled in some of the plot holes. Good. I took your advice. Worked well. I'm glad it went well, man. My whole existence helping people out as much as I can with what little I got. I gotta go. Catch you later. See ya, Pokemon fan. Thank you so much for the tips tonight, and thank you for hanging out. No worries. I know what you meant, man. Wait. Wait, what? Pumpkin. Mine? 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 She's like the seagulls. I think Klaus has the same VA as the father from The Emperor's New Groove. Uh, maybe. The Gronk? As the. Oh, no, the father from Emperor's New Groove. No, wrong one. I don't know who voiced him. That's cool. Oh, what a good ending, too. Pacha. Feeling real proud of myself. Got 4 pages of thumbnails done for my comic while watching with you guys. Hey, man, that's good. Aim for your dreams. Whether you watch this or not, you could always be doing something during the live stream that makes you happy. I think achieving your dreams does that. Oh. Aw. Yep. That's, he's gone. This is a hard ending. Oh, they're different. Oh, Padre John Goodman, huh? Aw. Aw. It's so good. That was so good. Okay, if you guys didn't watch this, that was so good. I absolutely loved that. Thank you all for hanging out so much. If you guys would like to support me at all, couple of things. I know a lot of you guys tune out during this, but if you're hanging around, it's probably because you do want to support me. The very first thing that you could do is just like the video, or like really any of my videos, leaving comments, being a part of the community. That helps me tremendously because it shows YouTube. The algorithm that brought you guys here, it did that. It showed me to you guys originally because someone before you decided to like and comment. And it'll keep going on after you guys so long as people keep doing that. So if you would like to keep helping grow my channel, that's the first thing. Subscribing is huge. If you would like to keep up with my content, it's not just a number to me. It's faces. It's people like Uta and Taya and Brooke and Labe and Nicholas. It helps me a lot when people sub because then YouTube tends to recommend you more. Likewise, if you guys would like for the holiday season, I do have a manga club that's also opening up in Australia, but it is available in the US that I have some slots for. It is on my Patreon. You can check it out down below. The Patreon's a great way to support me as well as hanging out on these live streams. So I wanted to say thank you all so much. Gosh, I'm so mad we only have, what is it, 2 Saturdays left? Oh no, guys, we only have one. Yeah, we have one more Christmas live stream left, and then we're done for the year. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. I love Christmas. There was just this year we didn't get a lot of Saturdays this year, unfortunately. But hey, that gives us 2020 to build memories, to tase Chad during the St. Patty's Day special. and to keep aiming for our dreams. So, thank you all so much. Thanks to Brooke, Uta, Taya, Labe, Henry, Nicholas, I mean, freaking everybody, that Pokemon fan that's gone, and Andrew, Thompson. I can't even say thank you to enough people because there's been so many. Michael, thank you all so much. I freaking have such a fun time hanging out with you guys, and I'm not going to cry. So, I will see you guys next week. As always, love hard, love deep, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. No lie, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight,